Grambro back with some aircraft carrier survival. And here we are in Pearl Harbor after that last mission, which has been a couple days ago. And the reason there's been a little bit of a gap there is I have played ACS in between then and now, a fair amount more actually. I went back out, and there's no video of that. I wasn't actually recording it, but there's been no progress because I went out in that mission, and which lasted quite a while, and I was just about to launch the last strike to kill the third fleet to win that mission, and the game froze. One of these, one of the squadrons I was bringing out on deck just kind of stopped, and I couldn't do anything. The game kept running. The whole game didn't freeze, but that animation stopped, and I could not save. I could not exit. I had to Control Alt Delete out, and I lost everything that I had done since the last recorded mission. So I've been angry at ACS for about the last 36 hours. But my lesson learned, and I did discover there is an autosave in this game, but it does not autosave frequently. Apparently it only autosaves right here in Pearl Harbor, not even between missions on the strategic map. And I looked in the settings, and there is not, if it's there, I can't find it. I'll put it that way. Maybe it's in the main menu. Let's just look. I did not see a way in the options to... Yeah, I don't think it's there. To change the frequency of autosaves. However, there is, as is common in many computer games, the old trusty F5 for the quick save. So my lesson learned is pop F5 often. Probably like every airstrike, or at a minimum on the nightly refuel, would be a good time to quick save in this game, because, you know, it's certainly not unique to aircraft carrier survival, but saving frequently, a lesson relearned many times. Okay, back in there. I've already burned more time than I should have. Alright, so where are we at? Here's our fleet. I'm going with... I'm not taking the Chicopee on this mission, primarily because Chicopee is getting repaired. Now, I only have one. I lost Chicopee in an earlier mission. I do have Sangamon, though. Sangamon escort carrier. It's, for one thing, it's pretty strong. It has 3 shields. So it's long-lived. It adds 2 to the escort defense. And it has a kind of break detection capability. It only lasts for 2 hours. But that can be pretty good. You know, you can kind of break up the incoming air attacks a little bit for at least a couple hours. If you're caught having... Without the Chicopee, you know, the length of time that you can go before having to resupply is shorter. That's what Chicopee's ability is it lengthens the time between having to resupply. So sometimes you may get caught having to resupply during the day, and so maybe popping Sangamon's decoy to break the tech for a couple hours in conjunction with resupplying seems like a pretty good pair-up. I haven't actually done that yet, but I've put that in my little bag of tricks if I remember to do so when the time comes. I've got a few command points and 2 upgrade points, and I am banking the upgrade points because I want to prioritize getting into the Yorktown. And I need one more level of hangar and one more level of AA, both of which require 4. So I need a total of 8. And so I'm banking these. Really, really tempting to spend some upgrade points on the aircraft here. Go up to Avengers or go up to Dauntlesses, something like that. But I want to get into the Yorktown. And the primary reason why I'm jonesing to get into the Yorktown, you can see here what the upgrades are. You get more deck slots, good. You get more sections below deck. I mean, that just strikes me as okay. That just sounds like more stuff to get damaged. I don't know. 10 island rooms instead of the Lexington's 9. So we're going to get another room with maybe some more functionality. And that's all good, and I want that. But the main thing that I'm after with Yorktown is 3 elevators. I got to think that's going to speed up the efficiency of the flight deck and respotting and bringing stuff up and down. That's the main thing I want for upgrading to the next class. Now, I don't know if Yorktown actually starts, if it automatically has 3 elevators. We may have to do some upgrades. Like maybe you start with 1 and then you have to upgrade to 2 and then 3. Maybe that happens. But anyway, that's kind of the longer term plan over the usage of points for the next several missions. Don't really have anything to do with crew here. I would, another crewman would be pretty helpful. There's never enough crew for everything you want to do, but I think we're going to go for upgrading the carrier. And then once we're in the Yorktown, we'll see what the elevator situation is, and then I will probably, if I have to, I'll probably put points into going to at least 2 elevators first, if that's the way it works. It may just come with 3. I don't know. And then I think probably start upgrading the aircraft. Get into like Wildcats and Dauntlesses and so forth. All right. So, and I haven't spent other command points because I don't really have anything to spend them on. No slots to put stuff in. I've got my officer slots full. I've actually got a spare officer, even. And got a full air wing. And I've got it, they're not even. I have 27 slots, which would be 999 if I just evened it out. But fighters tend to be like the heaviest in demand, especially if you have to defend a base or defend a friendly fleet. And you got to throw up a whole bunch of friendly cap. So high demand. There's more missions that require fighters than the other types. And then next is dive bombers, several different mission types for those. And torpedo bombers, you only really need them for airstrikes. And even then you can kind of tailor, you only need 2 or 3. So that's why I have the air wing kind of proportioned in favor of fighters. I even considered going 12-9-6. But airstrikes are the only mission where you flat out can lose squadrons. They may come back damaged from cap. Well, not mine. They do. They do come back damaged from cap. A little shot up, and you got to put them back down for repair. But you don't lose, at least as so far as I've seen. Maybe it gets tougher on later missions, but so far as I've seen, I've never lost fighters in cap. And then, they come back from the anti-scout missions, and the dive bombers come back from the anti-sub missions, not even damaged. They just land. but you can lose squadrons in airstrikes. So I do want to make sure I keep enough torpedo bombers. So I kept it at 7. Right, enough of all that. Let's see what's available for mission. And I've got the 2 upgrade points. I get to upgrade something on the carrier at 4. I need 2 more, so I'm just going to go out and try to find kind of a... I just want to go out and get 2 points. It looks like, there we go. Looks like we got a winner. Spotted a hostile fleet. Most likely on an espionage mission. Cannot allow them to steal confidence. Destroy the enemy fleet before it gets anywhere near our base. Okay, we'll do that. Off you go. A lot of those high reward missions, they're hybrid and they have several different objectives. And what I don't know is, I need to just pile into one and see what happens. But is that sequential? Like you do one and then the next, or do you have to do all that crap at once on one map? Because if it's the latter, I just don't see. I don't see how that. I don't see how that works. Okay, this mission is only comes active on the 8th of April, and we are at. You can't see it in the video, but I've got a little overlay thing right on top of this freaking date. I know we're in March, but I can't see the stupid date. Is that the 17th? I'm kind of looking through a semi-transparent NVIDIA overlay. I think it's the 17th. We've actually got tons of time. Pick up the planes before the mission's recovery time runs out? Haven't done one of these. It looks like it's got to be... Okay, I don't know what this mission's about, but I'm going to go try it. It sounds easy. That doesn't necessarily mean is easy in this game. Oh, okay, so an officer ordered... Well, I definitely don't want to lose an escort ship. Not doing that. I think I'd rather do without an officer than do without an escort ship. So, and there's a 30% chance nothing bad happens. Oh, looks like we hit the jackpot. Back for his usual duties, if I think he is ready. Okay. Pick up planes before mission's recovery time runs out.
Sir, a new objective is awaiting.
Okay, first things first. Always look at the tactical map first, and we don't know where to go. Are they just in the recovery queue? Okay, I have 20, but I don't know where they are. Alright, well, we need to go somewhere fast, even though I don't know where that is yet. So, full bell. And I know it's not south. So it's somewhere up here. So it's, until we know better, let's go to the middle of the map, I guess. And let's kind of work on our surveillance picture. Maybe we have to detect them first. So let's get radar up. Let's get some fighters up for a scouting mission to extend our detection range.
to a fighter squadron on the deck. Launch aircraft.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of a dumb mission. Come rescue me, but you gotta find me first. Save me if you can find me. Ha ha. Alright, well, I mean, we've expanded our detection range as much as we can. I mean, are these things possibly the aircraft? And if so, are they within? Can we feasibly go out and send a recon? I don't think we can. I don't think we can make it to the recovery circle. Yeah. I think we can make it to that recovery area. Let's do it. So what do I need? I need 2 dive. Right.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
That's just another object. Okay.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck. Stand by to start engine.
You know, one can configure the island in such a way that you can have multiple recon missions, you can have multiple ID missions, multiple cap. But as far as I don't see an option in there or a combination of switches to enable more than one scout mission at a time. Which means there's always a necessary break in that detection range while you recover and then relaunch a scout. For a mission like this, or for like one of the detect and ID missions where you're trying to stay undetected, I would. There are times when I would like to have 2 scout missions so that I can keep one airborne at all times through the fly day. Maybe that will come in that 10th island room on Yorktown. Maybe. I don't know. Our boy's close to the... They're still flying up there. We are already in his... Okay, we'll be able to recover those. So that's fine. Speaking of island, let's just look at our setup here. Okay, and that's fine for now. I'm going to leave that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Air department's fine. Yeah. +1 carry. I like hardly ever switch this. Ever. So that's fine. Yeah, efficiency in nav, that increases the frequency of our map updates, so that's good. I think I'm going to switch this to add another recon, because I kind of get the feeling that I mean, we'll find out here if I have to actually identify where these stupid planes that need recovering are. No, it's a freaking enemy fleet. Awesome. Okay, if I go right or left, if I choose wrong, I'm going to lose the mission. I have a funny feeling these two objects here are the two flights that need recovering. And if that's true, even at a flank bell, I don't think I'm going to get there in time. Let's keep going north and at least get our ID, get our detection range to tell us what this is and maybe this, without actually heading toward them. I've got another recon. Let's see if I can actually. Can I actually ID 2 at once within... I don't know if it works that way, but I'm going to try it. And I think we'll get to that recovery area in plenty of time. Confirm. Let's get 2 more dive bombers on deck.
Dive bomber squadron on the deck.
Yeah, outside the mission's recovery area. Sure would be nice to know where that recovery area is. Even at a flank bell, you only move so fast on the map, right? I feel like there's a trick to this mission that I haven't thought of yet.
Issue a dive bomber squadron on the deck.
It wasn't apparent in port. I couldn't tell because it's, you know, you're way up in that bird's eye view on the above the carrier deck, but my dive bombers are actually painted with a land attack paint scheme there, which I would change, except I forgot to when I was in port. Okay, let's... Where's my there we go. Off you go.
Start engine.
It's about time to recover our scouts. So as soon as this launch is done, we're going to respot for recovery. Actually, it won't be a respot. There won't be any planes on deck. And here's the other thing: I can't afford to. I can't afford to stop to refuel. I don't think. Unless I'm lucky and both of these objects that I'm reconning right now happen to be the guys we got to recover. But if I've got to, you know, make tracks toward the northwest way up there, I can't take that hour and a half of stop. Because as it is, I don't think I'm going to be able to get them anyway. If those are the guys. And I just have to completely ignore that fleet. Pretty much. At least in terms of maneuvering. Of course, we'll put up defenses and stuff when they attack. Okay, so our recon flight is away. Let's go ahead and recover the scouts.
Recover aircraft.
And as soon as they are recovered, we're going to put them right back up. I like the yellow peacetime paint scheme. The yellow wings. How's our recon progress doing? It's on his way out. Seems like this other bird ought to be coming back. I guess they go out to that point and they hang out for a while, extending their own little bubble of surveillance range. Which he came within a hair of this guy too.
Respot the deck. Prepare for launching.
Okay, let's launch scouts again. Well, once the planes are respotted.
Start engines.
Same old focus now.
Pod of whales in neutral ship. Okay. Alright, let's double check our 2 recovery. Yeah. I think I actually have to slow down a little bit and not overrun the first recon mission's recovery area. We can ease a little bit toward this way, but not much. Slow down to about a slow bell. I can't run too far. And we've lost over 7 hours now of our recovery window on these 2 mission aircraft. Oh, it shows you. Crap. Okay, that was the missing element that I missed. It tells you where to go. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, at least I have the code cracked for future missions. I still have to wait and recover these stupid recon birds. Oh my goodness, I have screwed myself. It's going to be 4.5 hours before this one's ready to recover. Got it. Ugh. All right, lesson learned. It seems like every time I do a new mission, something like this happens. It's like, how the hell do you do this? Oh, that's how you do it. It was the same thing with, defend friendly fleet. Friendly fleet is suck. You lose. What does this friendly cap mission do? Oh, now I got it. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm sitting here at 1x speed. And they're not even, I guess they're somewhat tied to the contacts, but not exactly. I think I'll probably make this guy. I don't know if I'm going to make this guy up here. And actually, I mean, if I go to the one, I'm going to go right through the zone for the other. 15 hours? Not feeling it. I am not feeling it. I'm almost tempted to just let my recon... I can recover this guy and then just let the other guy go in the drink. I'm going to lose 2 dive bomber squadrons doing that. Is winning this mission worth losing 2 dive bomber squadrons? That's 2 command points to replace. But in exchange, I get the 2 medals for crew and officers. If I knew for sure that I would be able to make that second one and win the mission, I would probably do it. But since I'm not sure that I will, I'm not going to trade 2 dive bombers for like a 50-50 chance of making it over there in time. So, alright, it was a learning experience. Now I know how to do this in the future. If I had gone straight up there, you know, from the mission start, then yeah, we would have been able to make it. Oh, guess I need to be in recovery. Matter of fact, I'll just keep it in recovery. I don't foresee launching any planes anytime real soon. If we happen to take an attack from that fleet, I'll just throw up Saipan's cap.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
Let's make sure I don't overrun this recovery zone. It's looking okay. 2.5 hours till return. So now I know I did not need to send up those 2 recon missions at all. Oh.
Admiral, we're taking water.
Time to work.
You should send DC teams to pump it out.
Awaiting orders.
Admiral, we're taking water. You should send DC teams to pump it out.
Alright, we can just go ahead and recover these guys.
Stand by to recover aircraft.
I don't think I need to send them back out. Just double check our... Yeah, we're still in the recovery zone.
There is a fire below deck. Sir, damage control is needed.
Okay, full bell. Matter of fact, can we... I don't think efficiency matters for speed. Efficiency matters for updating the tactical map. Basically, max speed is 3 guys. It could be 3 schlubs. I don't know if we really need the enhanced radar either, but I mean, like, I don't feel a compelling need for any. 38%. Do we have anything airborne? We do not. So I know that low supply means you cannot perform deck operations. Flight deck operations, including recovery. I don't know if it actually stops the ship if we're just dead in the water. So since the chances of success on this mission are low anyway, I'm going to experiment with that. I mean, if I resupplied, I'd have to stop dead in the water anyway. So we'll just see if we stop at 0%.
Time to work.
Okay, how we doing here? Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're going to make the first one. I'm just not sure we're going to make the second. Clearly, we're not going to make it over here before running out of supplies. And even if the ship doesn't stop, I won't be able to recover if I'm at 0 supplies. So I have to resupply regardless. If I still move at 0 supply, which I don't know if I do or not, I could get there in the window in time, but I would have to wait till the end of the resupply window before I could actually recover the aircraft, because you don't hit the 99% again until the about an hour. So the resupply window takes an hour and a half before you can start moving again. But you actually hit the 99% supply status earlier than that in that window, about an hour. So there's like a little maybe 20 or 30 minute window there. Okay. In that scenario, if the ship keeps moving at 0 supply, I'm kind of thinking it doesn't. We'll find out here soon. Yes, I know my carrier's low on supplies because I'm doing an experiment, which I'm leaving the order open for the probable resupply I'm going to have to do here in a couple seconds. Down to 5.5 hours. Yeah, I gooned this mission. I'm putting up a heck of a run of this is going to be 2 videos in a row with failed mission. We are getting close to that first window. I don't think we're going to get there before hitting 0 supplies, though. Okay, let's see what happens here. Does the carrier keep going? I bet it doesn't. And probably everybody watching already knows the answer. He's like, Bram's such an idiot.
Sir, a member of your staff requires urgent medical aid.
On
Have a
your
DC
command.
team transport him to the infirmary.
Well, we're at 0 supplies, and we're still moving. Something just cropped up real world in the house. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Looks like we got a little scouty scout going there. I don't really want to be detected by that.
Clear the flight deck and prepare for takeoff.
By that enemy fleet. Which I can't launch anyway, so screw it. Well, and I have to resupply to recover. I'm going to get inside the recovery window, and then I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to resupply, and by then the window will be over and the mission will fail anyway. And this has got to be like the easiest mission type in the game. Go here, pick up these guys. You could literally do this mission without ever bringing an aircraft up from the hangar bay. All you gotta do is, maybe some fighters for these counter scouts when they show up. Just stay undetected, run up there. And if you get detected, so what? You know, man your AA guns, throw up an escort cap, go to defensive position. You're probably fine. Otherwise, just ignore the enemies. I don't think I'm quite in the recovery range yet. But even if I was, I wouldn't get done resupplying in time. Well, I can't launch the counter scout, so let's just go back to recovery.
Clear the flight deck. A plane is approaching landing.
I bet I'm in the, I think I'm in the recovery now. So, resupply.
On the double.
And the moment I hit resupplied, 99%. Not gonna make it. Fail. Fail. Okay. There you have it. Defeat
Time to work.
in the easiest mission type in the game. Well, that's been about 45 minutes of futility, but maybe a little learning point there in how to do that mission. That the game will tell you where to go, even if it's not immediately obvious. Just hover over the recovery mission down there, and it'll tell you where to go. And I caught on to that way too late. Anyway, I'm gonna put a break in here, and that's this episode of how not to play aircraft carrier survival. And I'll come back with some more naval aviation errors in the next episode. Hey, just adding on a little bit of a postscript here on this video about saving the game. So here I am back in port, and just to show, these are the two saves I currently have. Alright, there's an autosave quit and an autosave sandbox. Now, say I save the game. We'll just call this test save. Okay, there it is. So it's saved. Also, if I hit the F5, I just did, there should be a quick save, right? Okay, all well and good. So I saved the game successfully, manually, and via quick save in port. Key point. Now, let's go ahead and delete those. Let's head back out to sea. This is just kind of a demo here. I don't care what I'm getting here. Now, pop out here into the tactical map. Right? Come out here to see a little bit. Alrighty. So there's our two autosaves. Now, save game. Test save. Nope. Nothing. It's not there. What about the autosave? I am hitting F5 right now. Okay. Do I have a quick save? I do not. It looks like you can only save this game sitting in Port Pearl Harbor. That's it. That can't be right, can it? Do I have a bug here? But, you know, at the beginning of the episode I'd mentioned, you know, I couldn't exit the game. I couldn't save the game. Maybe that's why. Can you only save this game in port? Period? I don't know. If that's the case, man, that is a problem. Because real life happens. You know, and these missions take a while, right? They're not like 20-minute missions, man. Yeah, even if somebody plays with a lot more time compression than I do, they take a while. And having to go back in port every single time just to save the game? I think there's got to be something wrong with my save file, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, I thought I'd throw that observation in there. Do with that what you will. Thanks for watching.